Good morning, President Dietz, members of the board, administration, faculty, staff, parents, siblings, grandparents, aunts, uncles who weren't really invited but showed up anyways, and of course, the graduates. It is my incredible honor to stand here today as your valedictorian for the Illinois State University class of 2015. Today, we have become Illinois State University graduates. The home of the Redbirds is now also home of tomorrow's doctors and lawyers, psychologists, musicians, engineers, nurses, and teachers. Well, let's be honest, mostly teachers. However, no matter what our major is or why we chose to attend Illinois State University, we are all here tonight to celebrate our triumphs, our achievements, our victories both individually and as a school, and the journey on which we have all embarked toward our future destination. Before giving this speech, I thought a lot about what I would say. I even had a dream in which I showed up to the graduation in a fancy limousine with a driver who resembled the dreamy Chris Hemsworth at the perfect time at the perfect speech. I walked up to the podium so gracefully and gave my speech with a perfect amount of reminiscence, humor, and inspiration. I wish that this was that same speech, but you see, I woke up from that dream. And as I immediately tried to write down what I remembered, I instead ended up with some lines that closely remembered the song I Love College by Asher Roth. You all know the one. Don't even try to pretend that you didn't play it on repeat a million times while you were packing for your first year here. At that time, none of us realized how quickly that journey would end, but now, sadly, here we are. Needless to say, I could not use the perfect speech for my dream, but instead I had to come up with the perfect words for today entirely on my own without any help from my subconscious. I struggled to think of ways that I could describe what Illinois State University meant to me as well as for all of us. More importantly, I struggled to find a way that I could share these experiences with you that you could all relate to. How could I put these past 4 years on paper? Each of us has had our own unique experience at ISU with a combination of good times of laughter and joy, times of occasional school spirit, and of course, times of last-minute studying when we forgot that there was an exam taking place the next morning. Thank God for Einstein lattes. One thing that I will reflect upon as I throw my graduation cap in the air, and this is something that I think we can all relate to, is the way that Illinois State University has become my home away from home in the past 4 years. As one of our generation's most inspirational movies said, coming to ISU, I felt like a one-man wolf pack. In fact, I'm sure many of us felt the same way. During our time at Illinois State University, we have all met so many new people, formed new friendships that will last forever, lived through lifelong memories, and added many new people to our wolf pack, and thank God for that. As I'm sure many graduates sitting here can agree, waking up on Monday morning after a typical weekend at ISU, and you all know what I mean, is never an easy task. But knowing that the rest of our wolf pack would be there made it a little easier. So, as we begin our next chapter in life, let us all remember that sense of family that helped us get through Monday morning classes. Or, better yet, how our friends were there to support us when we needed them as we made complete fools of ourselves on Wednesday nights at the pub or karaoke nights at Lunkers. And most importantly, let us all embrace the life lessons that we have learned at Illinois State University that have prepared us for the bigger and better things that we will soon explore. Our graduating class is so diverse, and though I cannot pretend to understand what everyone's experience at Illinois State University has been, I know that wherever they choose to go, whether with a degree in teaching, journalism, or science, they will continue to share their stories about ISU. They will continue to dance and sing and drink more heavily than other people do on Wednesday nights. They will all understand what I have understood but cannot fully share with all of you. Some of us will go on to grad school, some of us will travel the world, and some will have fantastic jobs lined up. Lucky them. The future is far too uncertain to tell all of you that you will be successful and happy. I cannot pretend to offer you advice when I am as lost as any one of you, but I can look at these faces sitting here today and know that wherever you happen to end up, you will still be able to challenge, discuss, and demand the best from everyone around you. Try your best, live your life to the fullest, and never let anyone tell you that you can't. I know you are all capable of doing this, and I am sure that you will be all right. And if not, make sure to keep your friends' numbers so that you can ride on their coattails of success. To my class of 2015, I cannot be more honored to enter this crazy world with anyone else. Let's show the world what it means to be a Redbird. Thank you.